Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with prayer. Higher consciousness is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with prayer. Higher consciousness is power. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Dr. Pillai has said the foundation of all religions is love. It is his desire through Religion of Religions channel to unite the many different branches of all religions by meeting in the spiritual realm, by meeting in the heart. We believe in the supreme divine power taking form in all the gods and goddesses from every religion, and we celebrate their existence on planet Earth. The intention is also to give an authentic experience of God, the experience of divine love, where there is no separation from each other. Thank you for joining us. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has talked about how the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. And in doing the puja, we are connecting inwardly with those light beings and receiving their blessings into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, to do the puja, I have a container of water, I have a lit tea light, I have a bell, a raisin, an incense stick, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start the puja with the water, sprinkling dots of water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to symbolically purify the space for the puja. I put a few drops of water on my own head, and I send a few drops of water out into space towards all of you, symbolically purifying everyone, so that whether you're watching this live or later on a replay, everyone is purified going into the puja. We start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. And I ask him to remove all obstacles in the lives of the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of us, now and always. I thank Ganesha for his help with this. Now we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nulla Nulla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave, Asura Nulla Nulla, Ave Nulla Nulla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave, Asura Nulla Nulla, Ave Nulla Nulla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Gnanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we turn our attention towards the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with the planet that rules the day. Today is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter on the blackboard chart. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. Right now the moon is in a star called Aslesha, a star of mystical power. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area, we are in the 6th waxing moon, called Shasti in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Shasti Devye Namaha. Om Shasti Devye Namaha. Om Shasti Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my area right now, that's Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these two elements, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Dhruva, which has energies that are reliable. Dhruva, Dhruva, Dhruva. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Taitula, which has energies that are steady. Taitula, Taitula, Taitula. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with the ascendant sign, represented here with the letters AC. This is the sign coming up on the eastern horizon right now in my local area. This sign is Gemini. And Dr. Pillai said we start this part of the puja by honoring the planet ruling the ascendant sign. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. We invoke Mercury as a gesture to his importance at the moment. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Then, starting in the ascendant sign of Gemini, we're going to go around the chart in a clockwise direction, stopping in each sign that has one or more planets in it. Today, in the ascendant sign of Gemini is Venus. We honor Venus. I put flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Excuse me just a second. Today, Venus is in a star called Purnavasu, a star symbolized as a quiver of arrows. This is a star that gives energy for freedom and expansion and prosperity, and also helps to rebuild after a loss. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Purnivasu's star is ruled by a goddess called Aditi. She's famous for being the mother of many of the gods. We ask her to give her maternal protection right now to all of us. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Purnivasu's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Matuna or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies, today containing Venus, planet of love and beauty and joy, planet that helps us to have enjoyment of material plane comforts and the arts. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Karkata or Cancer, which today contains Mars and also the moon. We start with honoring Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Pusha, the most spiritually auspicious of all the stars, a star that helps with nourishment and nurturing. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Pushya's star is ruled by Brihaspati, a form of Jupiter in which he is a famous spiritual teacher, known even as the teacher of the gods. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pushya's star, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Next, we honor the moon for being in Cancer. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Aslesha, a star of mystical power. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Aslesha's star is ruled by the Nagas, ancient light beings who have great wisdom and know secrets about cycles of time. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aslesha's star, which is Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Cancer, which is the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Karkata, or Cancer, the most emotionally sensitive of all the zodiac signs, today containing Mars, planet that likes to take practical action to solve problems, and the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and also a planet that helps us to be receptive to light. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula, or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. This is a star that gives blessings for independence. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype who rules the wind and the air element, and also is the father of Hanuman. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules the sign of Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula, or Libra, a zodiac sign that has energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara, or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde. I put flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give blessings for long-lasting success. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, planet that helps with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. We honor Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satyabisha, a star that has a tremendous amount of healing energy and a nickname of 100 physicians. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rains and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, a zodiac sign that has energies for being humanitarian and service-oriented, today containing Saturn, planet that helps with patience, compassion, humility, structure. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune. We honor Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings for enlightenment, charity, purification. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. We ask for his blessings. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put more flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with intuition and also help us to understand our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi, or sign with the planet in it, is Mesha, or Aries, which today contains Jupiter, Rahu, Mercury, and Uranus. Jupiter and Rahu are in the same star, so we're going to honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor Rahu for being in Aries. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Jupiter and Rahu are both in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and for healing. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Ashwini's star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing energies and are sometimes called the physicians of the gods. I put the flower petals across Jupiter and Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini's star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury and Uranus, who are both in the same star. We will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus for being in Aries. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Mercury and Uranus are both in a star called Bharani, a star symbolized as a yoni, a symbol that represents the female private parts. This is a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. We ask him to help us to be just and merciful towards others, and we ask for justice in our world. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraiha Namaha. Om Shukraiha Namaha. Om Shukraiha Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality. Rahu, a planet that helps us to think outside the box. Mercury, planet of communication and business, and also a planet that helps with our sense of humor. And Uranus, a planet with tremendous creative energy, and also a planet that helps with success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, the last zodiac sign that has a planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains the sun. We honor the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Kritika, a star that has energies for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by Agni, archetype who rules the fire element, and also can help with transformation and purification. Om Agniye Namaha. Om Agniye Namaha. Om Agniye Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energies and a great love of luxury and comforts, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light, I hold it in the right hand, and I put it above the chart, the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light above the chart in a clockwise direction 3 times, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I'm going to take a bell to represent the energy of sound, the element of sound. Now I take a little raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this above the chart in the air 3 times in a clockwise direction. Later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us, and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I ask for the blessing of enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I pray for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A period. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, we have a few moments. If you post questions in the chat, I will do my best to try to answer them. There will be a free fire lab on Saturday night on this channel, Religion of Religions. It'll be at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Will be a fire lab for Jesus, Yahweh, and Mary. Dr. Pillai has requested that we be doing more for them on this channel. So once a month, I'll be doing a free fire lab for them. And on the third Saturday of each month, I will be doing a hydration ritual for them in Ronnie's program, Prayer is Power. So, of course, Sunday this weekend will be the Pentecost, the descent of the Holy Spirit onto the followers of Jesus. We celebrate that. We celebrate the Holy Spirit that Dr. Pillai says can take many forms. So that will be happening on Sunday. And then Monday next week in America is a holiday, Memorial Day, but I will still be here to do the Planetary Pooja. I found out that Memorial Day was held on Monday this week. So Canada and USA celebrate it on different days, which I didn't know until I talked with Sucharita, a Pillai Center teacher that lives in Canada. Okay, not seeing any questions this morning in the chat. So I will go ahead and let us close out for today. I want to always be respectful towards your time. We always appreciate it when you click on the like button and when you subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all. Have a beautiful day or beautiful evening.